Hello everyone, this is Illuminating Dots. This is a summary of CBSE Class 10 Maths Chapter 4 Quadratic Equations Exercise 4.1. So before starting, if you find this content useful and wanna help me and support me, then please subscribe to my channel and do leave a like. Let's begin. So it's time for today's fun facts. If you cheat in exams in Bangladesh, you can go to jail. 63 million pairs of chopsticks are manufactured in China every year, and sorry for the pronunciation, which is in New Zealand, it uses currency embossed with Disney, Pokemon, and Star Wars characters. Like literally, there's the currency. It has the print or the stamp of Disney, Pokemon, and Star Wars characters. How amazing! So let's just forget it now. Let's begin with the exercise. So, exercise 4.1. So, the first question. So, I'll solve the fifth question. So, fifth one, 2x minus 1 into x minus 3 is equals to x plus 5 into x plus 1. So the question here is asking us to check if the following are quadratic equations. Now how can we find if they are quadratic equations? So I told you in the previous video that quadratic equations follow a general form, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. So this is the general form which the quadratic equations use. Now we have to check if this equation is a quadratic equation. So how we will do this? We will simplify it step by step and we will find out if they are in the given general form. So when we simplify it, we get 2x square minus 6x minus x plus 3 is equals to x square plus x plus 5x plus 5. So this is the simplification. Now we will simplify it further. So 2x square and x square from here, so it will become minus x square, so it becomes x square minus 6x minus x becomes minus 7x plus 3 is equals to x plus 5x becomes 6x and plus 5. So here x square and minus 7x minus 6x gives minus 13x and 3 minus 5 gives minus 2 is equals to 0. So it is following the general form, which is ax square. So we can take this as 1, but no need. So ax square plus bx. So b is minus 13. So plus, if I write this as minus 13 here, it is the same thing. So you can understand it. And next plus c, that is minus 2. So 2 is c is minus 2, that is understandable, is equals to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. That was simple to understand. So what we have to do is in this type of questions is we have to simplify the equations and we have to see if they are in the general form of the quadratic equations or not. In some questions the x square part it would be missing. In some equations x cube will also be there. So these equations will not be satisfied, because when they are not having x square or it has x cube also, then they become linear equations and cubic equations respectively. So that is why I'm not going deeper into that topic, because in this question I guess around 3 to 4 questions are only present which are not equations or which are not quadratic equation. So I'm leaving this here only. You can do it by yourself. So let's begin with the second question. So as usual, I will just be telling you how to solve it. So the first one, the question is, the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot in meters is one more than twice its breadth. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Okay, so we will assume that the breadth is x meters. So I'm not writing it, I will just write it as b is equals to x meters. Now we have been given area is 528 meters square, so it is a rectangular plot like this. We have the b, we need to find l and b both. Since we have b as a variable, we need to find the value of both of them. So b is x meters, the area is 528 meters square, and the length, they have given the length as length of the plot is one more than twice its breadth. So how I write this? One more than twice its breadth. So twice of breadth, that is 2x plus 1. So this is the value of length. We know that area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth, so I write area is equals to L into B. So area is equals to 528 meters square, length is 2x plus 1 and breadth is x. So 528 is equals to 2x square plus x. So 0 is equals to 2x square plus x minus 528. So this is completed here. Now why are we stopping here? So we just have to represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equations and not solve them. If we were to solve them, we would have been used the factorization method or completing the square method or the quadratic formula, but since we have not learned it till here, so we will be skipping that part, because not skipping, the question does not ask us that. But also, if you remember how we did the polynomials chapter, the factorization, but if you still know it, then you can go ahead with that and simplify this or factorize this. Now if you want to do it, if you don't, after we have completed the chapter, we will solve these questions again to see how we can solve this and what are the values of the questions. So don't worry about it. Second one, the product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So we will assume that one of the integers is x. So the other integer, how we will find them is like, so they have given that product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. So they are not written any numbers or numerical value. They have given us that they are consecutive integers, consecutive positive integers. So what are consecutive numbers? The one which follows each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These are consecutive numbers. Why they are consecutive numbers? Because one have 2 follows 1, 3 follows 2, and it goes ahead. So how we write for consecutive numbers? If 1 is x, then 2 will be x plus 1, 3 will be x plus 2, so that is x plus 1 plus 1, that is x plus 2. So we will write it as the same way. I guess we have studied this in the 8th and 9th standard, so it's not something new to you. So x plus 1, because they are consecutive. So now the product is given as 306. So the product, we have to multiply them. So x plus 1 is equals to 306. So x into x is x square plus x is equals to 306, and therefore x square plus x minus 306 is equals to 0. So This is the value, this is the equation we needed to find. Now we are done with this question also. So this is the equation. Second question is also done. So yeah, we just need to find the equations. That is why this is not taking so long. Now the third one. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages is 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. So we will assume that Rohan's age be X. Rohan's age is equals to X years. Now, sorry for the handwriting. Now, the first question, first part, So the first part it says Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. So if Rohan is X years, then Rohan's mother will be, so Rohan's mother is equals to X plus 26 years. Why X plus 26? Because she is 26 years elder, so that is why we add 26 to Rohan's present age. So we have Rohan's age, we have Rohan's mother's age. So the next part says the product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. So there we do not have to directly multiply x and x plus 21. We have to find, they have given that their product is the product of their ages after 3 years. So after 3 years, so Rohan's age will become x plus 3 and Rohan's mother's age will become x plus 26 plus 3, that is x plus 29 years. So this will become Rohan's mother's age and this is Rohan's age. So when we find the product, we get x plus 3 into x plus 29 is equals to 360. So x into x is x square plus 29x plus 3x plus 27 and 6 7 8 87 is equals to 360. So therefore x square plus 32x minus 360 minus 87, that is 3 and 27 is equals to 0. So this is the equation we needed to find. Now this is over. So and sorry for the handwriting. The last question now, fourth one. The question is, a train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. So we will assume that speed is equals to x kilometer per hour and the distance, which will be same for both the cases, it will be 480 kilometers. Now the time part remains. So since we need to find the value of speed, that is x, so we will not use the formula speed is equals to distance upon time. Instead we will use another formula. So in theory, how it will go is like the speed is x and the distance is 480. We know this much. Now the time part remains. So since the in the original case, when the train had traveled 480 kilometers with x kilometer per hour as its speed, it took t hours. So we will assume time as t for just for understanding purposes, not like we will not write it anywhere that time is t, because this is quadratic equations and it has only one variable. We are not solving it using two variables, so only one variable. So that is why we will just assume for understanding that time is t. Now in the second situation, when speed was reduced by 8 kilometers per hour, the distance was the same, that is 480, but the time was increased by 3 hours. So since it was increased by 3 hours, we will add plus 3 to time, that is t. So t is the original time, yeah, t is the original time, but it took 3 minutes extra, so plus 3. So this type of same question was present in the previous chapter also, but we took speed and distance as two variables, but here we have to use a single variable, so that is why it's a bit confusing. But wait, we will get it there, don't worry about it. Now, so for theory, this was it. Now, when we write the question, the equation, I will form it. So we will use the formula d upon s is equals to d, that is distance upon speed is equals to time. Now distance is 480 kilometers, that is for both the cases. Now we are doing it for the first case. The first case here 480, and speed is x, so time is t. We need not write it, you do not have to show it, I am just explaining to you, so don't write it this way. Now 480 upon x is equals to t. This is the first case. The second case is the speed was reduced by 8 km per hour. So the distance remains the same 480. Now speed was reduced by 8 km per hour, that is x minus 8, and time was increased by 3, so plus 3. Since t is not the correct variable, or we are not taking t as time as t the variable, so I am just writing it for here and I am rubbing it now because we do not need t here. It was just for explaining purposes. Now it's not equalized to nothing is t, but okay, so I am just confusing you, I know, but okay, so what we will do now is we will subtract this and this equation. So when we will subtract it, we get 480 upon x minus 8 is equals to 4, sorry, minus 480 upon x is equals to 3. So why did I write only 3 here? Because when we subtract t plus 3 minus t and plus t gets cancelled, so we are left with only 3 here. So t3, it's a bit of tongue twister type, sorry, my tongue slipping a lot today. So yeah, 3 here. Now we will simplify it, so it gets 480x minus 480 into x minus 8 upon x minus 8 into x is equals to 3. So 480x minus 480x plus 480 into 8, which becomes 0, 464, so 32 plus 6, 38 upon x square minus 8x is equals to 3. So 480 minus 480 gets cancelled, x 480x minus 480x gets cancelled. Now we are left with 3840 upon x square minus 8x is equals to 3. Therefore 3840 is equals to 3x square minus 24x. I skipped a step, I took this thing here, it became from division to multiplication. So we have 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 is equals to 0. Why did I write this thing here without changing the signs? Because this I took 3840 to RHS, it became minus 3840, and I wrote this thing on the LHS without changing anything. So just don't get confused about it. It's nothing bit different here. So since we got this, we have three commons. So I will write x square minus 8x minus 1280 is equals to 0. So this is the equation we were required to find. Now this is also over. So yeah, it took a pretty long time. I was not hoping to take so much time for this 5 questions, but I'm sorry I took a little more than required time. So just it will happen sometimes. I am over exaggerating the questions and going to the depth of it. Sorry for that. I was not supposed to do it this way, but yeah, I will cope up with it. And the next videos, I will try to make the next videos as short as possible, and also just keep up with my handwriting. So no excuses, my handwriting is very bad, I know that. So sorry for that. Just keep up with me. You can also mail me. Also, you can comment below. Nobody comments ever. I am very sad for that. But yeah, you can mail me if you want. I have given my mail in the description. Also, comment box is on. So yeah, you can comment below. And yeah, that was it. We will meet in the next video. Thanks for watching.